Um, I've never had that rotation on this before. Oh, God, I seem to have gone widescreen. I had to laugh today. There was, you know, when you on Sagittarius readings, you you see all these be patient, Sag, be patient, Sag, and you're like, then when you know they're not about you is when they say, are you procrastinating, Sag? No, procrastinate. That's that fancy word for condoms, isn't it? Procrastination. Um, are you procrastinating, Sag? Yeah. No, it must be you. It's not me. um, excuse me. I went to A&E 12 hours last Friday. I sorted my eye out, but I picked up that the lady opposite me's cough. So there you go. It's like a bring and buy sale, isn't it? Yeah, with one. But actually, yeah, for the first time in about a month, I can see properly. Excuse me. Um, it's a miracle. But seeing this sort of rash of um, YouTube titles saying "Stop procrastinating," is that it just made me laugh today. And I said it's a relief when you think, well, that can't be about me. So you don't even watch it. It's a swear. I wouldn't do it if I knew how. The whole thing about Sagittarius and procrastination or inaction. Mm, mm, mm. It doesn't really go. Normally it's calm down, Sag, be patient. Then all of a sudden, after what makes me laugh is when you've seen all these things for months going, be patient, Sag, be patient, Sag, be patient, Sag, then all of a sudden, it's like, you know, in the arcades when you drop a penny and there's sort of like a fulcrum there. It's be patient, Sag, be patient. Then all of a sudden, one goes down the other, hurry up, Sag. You go, what? You put me in dry dock for 2 years. What are you talking about? Um, you think, oh, I don't have to watch that video. No? It can't be about me. Excuse me. But I just thought we'd have a fun look at the tarot. Now, you're watching this on the understanding that if you get upset, if you're a wee bit, if you're going to get offended, if you're looking to be offended easily, then I don't know where it is, either there or there. There's an X button. Okay. Um, if you look to be offended easily, I don't want you here. Okay, you're not welcome. Okay, just go. Really, I I don't look for view counts, and I don't need yours. So this is the warning. Save yourself a lot of trouble and tissues. You know, plant a tree for Israel. All that stuff. Don't. This is not for you if you're looking to be offended easily. Okay? Because I might say the odd swear word. We're all over 18 here, I think. Well, we better be anyway. So let's look. Now I've got to do it on a very narrow. Okay, see what I'm doing. Let's look at the mutable fire sign of Sagittarius, shall we? There you go. The fastest moving energy in the whole tarot. Procrastination. No, I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? Um, hmm. Anybody born or anybody born in that decan is hardly likely to procrastinate, or anybody in that energy. It's the only energy that gets off the ground in tarot. Even the Knight of Swords is, you know, galloping around on something that has to come back. It's a bouncer. This is the only energy that takes off. It's irresistible force. It's only a card that hasn't got any human body part or animal part or anything. Humans don't exist here in 801's land. It's energy. It's pure energy. It's electricity. Procrastinate. The only thing you can procrastinate is a power cut. Yeah. Or if you're ill, or if something has grounded you, it's got to be something pretty huge to ground that energy, hasn't it? Think about it. And I'm just talking concepts. Something monumental. It's got to be something like 9/11 or COVID or something like that to ground that energy, because that the natural sort of trajectory for that energy is it's head up and over. You know that is flight. Anti-gravity, map speed, warp speed, whatever. No, that is loyalty, commitment, dedication. So are you going to accuse somebody who's become a little bit entrenched? See, I'm saying accuse to a Sagittarius, accusing somebody of procrastination. It's always like, God, how very dare you? it's an insult to my very essence. It is. It's an insult to a Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. Procrastination, the art of putting off till tomorrow what you ought to be doing today. Yeah. Let's look at the flip side of that. Initiative, doing today what everyone else is thinking about doing tomorrow. So where do we fall on that spectrum? Initiative, doing today what everyone else is thinking about maybe doing tomorrow, or procrastination, the art of putting off till tomorrow what you really should have done possibly yesterday. Am I getting a cold? I don't get cold. Oh, is that you get anything in A&E now? You get anything there now? Like Tesco's? Excuse me. It's because I can't sit up. I'm at a funny angle here. How many chins have I got? Take them all away. I don't care anyway. So what happened? You obviously met your immovable object there, didn't you, sir? Yeah, irresistible force. You found something, an immovable object that was worth digging your heels in for. Yeah? So that's not you procrastinating. That is you just standing your ground. It's quite 7 of Wands, isn't it? Yeah. The 7 and the 9 of Wands are very, very, very similar. That's just a little bit further down the road, and you're not very Winston Churchill. I think I always think Winston Churchill when I see that card. Not giving him. And this one is sort of like the offloading process after you've won that. Do you know what I mean? But let's look at the accusation of procrastination. Excuse my throat. Why would somebody accuse you of procrastinating? Level those charges at me, how very dare. But maybe they want something done before you're prepared to do it. Maybe Sagi's to-do list is like that. Somebody else is like vapid their head. And again, you said you do something for me. Oh God, you said you do it. And you go, well, I'm busy. You procrastinating. It's just one of these accusations against sort of. I'm going to stand up for Sag energy here. Sagittarians who are probably doing 3 times as much as anybody else anyway. And actually, who's helping Sag here? I mean, the very essence of Sagittarius is always the essence of each sign is in the first decan. That's the essence of Sag. Then they get bogged. Then they'd start being too nice to people. And then that happens. Then they have their buckaroo moment and go, look, this. And they go back to that again. So that's the little mini Sag cycle. Um, well, who's helping Sag here? Yeah. Maybe Sag is waiting for some help from an institution or people along the way, or maybe advocacy projects or something like that, who is the project that they've given their name to or they've dedicated themselves to. They're waiting. It's so important, and they want to have the right outcome first time without having to go through appeal processes or extra considerations. That they actually, it's not them. They're waiting for sort of professional advice on something, which has been long train running, but they can't put it down yet because the right advice hasn't turned up. So Sag is running around doing everything else whilst they're waiting. But shall we look at some cards of natural procrastination? I think we should. Oh, do you know? How can I work in these conditions? Yeah. Procrastination. Get on with it. Stop being a miserable whatever. Yeah. Turn it around, sweet cheeks. Go on. It's only 3 cups. Pick them up, get back over the bridge, go to the pub, fill them up again. You're on your way. Yeah, miseria and lavanderia. That's a miserable Scorpio card, that one. But you're a bit stuck there, aren't you? I mean, it's procrastination, but not of your own making. You know, a trip to emergency service. You know, but it's not as bad as the 9, is it? Because the daylight's coming. So, you know, you're stuck there, but not through your own fault, really. Oh, we're coming into this time at the moment, aren't we? Well, is it procrastination or is it just taking some R&R? Well, if somebody wants something done whilst you're doing that, they're going to accuse you of procrastination, aren't they? Get up out of bed, get on with it. Maybe you've got chronic fatigue syndrome. Maybe you're just exhausted after a year of not being able to run your own timetable because you've got. I'm just thinking about my example. Maybe you got because you've had drug dealers slamming doors and screaming and shouting. You've had to deal with police turning up at 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe once or twice a week. You've got a neighbour with mental health problems who's finally been sectioned so you can have a bit of peace and quiet from that way. And as soon as he goes to hospital, they start off again. It's always, I mean, I'm just saying my example, it's always from one direction or another. And if they don't shut up soon, I'll be jumping on the ceiling or on the floor again. Because it's only 1:15 in the morning, but they're having another party on a Thursday night. But, I mean, that's just how it could be. But, you know, maybe you've got chronic fatigue syndrome too. I mean, I'm just throwing these into the mix, whatever your mix is. But if you're doing that, if you don't have if you're not on the same timetable as somebody else, or same schedule as somebody else, they go, are you procrastinating? No, I'm just for assaulting. Yeah? Do you see what I mean? Now, that would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? You look pensive. No, I'm just thinking. Well, that's hoarding and procrastinating, isn't it, really? Who'd be this? Oh, well, there you go. Another Scorpio card, procrastination. Paralysis by analysis. Yeah. Or just greed, actually. Who knows? I'm not saying anything bad about Scorpios. Mirror. Mirror, mirror, isn't it? How do I get from here to there? I don't know. But that's a little bit of daydreaming. Is it procrastination? Or is it all part of the thinking process? Oh, here we go. That's sort of procrastinating, isn't it? Taking your mood off down the bottom of the garden, going, I'm going to go and eat worms. Yeah. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me, I'm going to go eat worms. Yeah. And I don't want your cup anyway, go on, buzz off. Yeah. That's So procrastinating. Well, here we go. There's an edge of procrastination to that card. Memories. An edge of procrastination to that card. So you've got 3 Scorpio cards, and I'm not being funny about Scorpios, I'm just saying the 5, the 6, the 7 of Cups, they're not the pushing on cards, are they? Oh, there's the other Libra card. Is it procrastination or not? It's circumstantial, isn't it? Here's John Travolta with his cups. Yeah. There's no movement in that card. It could be seen as, well, I've finished my job. Well, you could actually get off your ass and go and help somebody else. You could go and help Sag, couldn't you? If you, do you know what I mean? If you've done everything that you need to do, go and help Sag. Is that the right way up? Yeah. Is that procrastination? Or is it being sectioned? I don't know. There's this one. Oh, yeah. I'll just wait here for my ships to come in. Well, why don't you do some dishes? Go and hoover up. You know, go and make the bed. Get out of bed. Yeah. I just thought, I don't mean anything by this. I just thought it'd be interesting to look at whose eyes are you looking through when it's be patient, procrastination. You've got a deadline. Will it? Whose deadline is it? Yours or mine? Do you want it done now or do you want it done well? You know, just throwing these questions in the mix. Anyway, as I said, it was just supposed to be a light-hearted look at, because I did notice a few things with Sagittarius and procrastination. Oh, maybe you got beaten up by hospital staff a week ago. Got dragged along the floor. Yeah, hurts. That as well. Anyway, there you go. I don't know how to get out of this now. And I'm not going to cut it. I can't be bothered. Was that done? Are we done here? How do I do this? Oh, there you go. Take care.